Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. This is a very quick demonstration of our IoT platform, Renegade. And within this demonstration, we'll be looking at a live client environment where our assets are deployed at the moment from an energy management point of view, but also controlling assets. There's a couple of quick examples I want to show you within the dashboard, and then I will explain more broadly what the system is doing. And if you follow my mouse, we will go across the screen looking at each of the different areas. So with this client, one thing that they were very keen to look at was their power factor. And the reason why I wanted to look at their power factor was it was the power coming into the building through the main incomer. And why is that important? Well, the best reason, or the best example, should I say, to explain this is to use beer. For example, we pay for beer by the glass, but inside the glass, you have beer and foam. The more beer we have, the less foam there will be, so we get more value for money. If there is a lot of foam and little beer, we are not getting value for money. What we want here is the beer, or in the case of power factor terms, the true power. That is what we want, and that is what does the work in regards to the power coming into the building. Where we have more foam than beer, that is a reactive power, and this is useless stuff. Within some areas, sometimes it can be helpful, but broadly it is useless. So we need to make sure that the client has a lot more beer, the true power, so they're getting more value for money. And what we have here is we have the power factor rigged up to an alarm. So if it drops below a certain value, it will auto-populate with the timestamp and date the incident, but it will also alert the client through SMS and emails as well. Another part which is quite interesting with the system is we are monitoring the 3 phases here, and the reason why we are tracking the phases is for load balancing, so we can see what's being pulled within regards to the power coming in to the building. Also, we have auto controls for the AC and auto controls for the boiler. The reason why we use joypads is our upbringing here. We were very much brought up on gaming world, PS3s to PS4s to Amstrads, so everything in between. So we wanted to show this as a way to auto control your asset. And what I mean by that is if the AC is on when it shouldn't be on, if it's pulling power, for example, that we can see outside of the parameters that we've set, these toggles here will automatically turn off the AC, or be that a boiler. However, what we also wanted to do was ensure that the client had some manual override. So you can see these 2 toggles here, one being boiler, one being AC. The reason why it's saying error is the client's building is completely shut down due to COVID-19. So we have closed their asset down remotely, and then we have disconnected these toggles for the time being, as there is no need for controls. But once things get back to normal, it is simply a case of reinitiating these toggles, and then you have direct access or manual access to those assets. So for example, with the boiler, you can see here it's symbolizing that the boiler is on. If I just toggle that across, I can turn the boiler off. And I can do that from anywhere in the world. So this boiler could be in the USA, it could be in Japan, it doesn't matter where it is. I can turn that boiler on and off remotely. So if the system alarms or alerts me within a parameter that's outside what we've set, it's simply a case of logging on, and then you can turn that off from anywhere in the world. Same with the AC, we wanted to set parameters here so no one could turn the AC colder than it needs to be or hotter than it needs to be as well. We found with the client that these are the comfortable ranges that they like to see within their office. And then as you can see as well, we also have spend. So we're tracking spend for the client. That's really important to ensure that they are making the most of their energy. But also behind these toggles are data. So you can download data reports. So if you are using outsourced bill validation companies, you can simply use the energy management systems tied to Renegade to be able to track that and verify your bill automatically and remotely without having to outsource that function as well. And then the last one is the supply ratio. So we're just showing that we are tracking the main incomer to the building and then the distribution board for the kitchen mains. What's really important to explain here is Renegade is for multi-site use as well as single site. This is a single site client here, but if you imagine the client has 30, 40, 50, 100 sites, these dashboards are fully customizable, so we can pull in the reports from anywhere and centralize them. And as you can imagine, with the alarms, the controls, the monitoring, the ability to see this from anywhere in the world, it becomes a very powerful tool indeed. I'd like to thank you for watching this quick demonstration. If you have any comments or suggestions, we would love to hear them. Put them into the comments where this video is posted, and have a great day. Thank you very much.